If I asked you to name the most successful superhero in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, you would probably say Iron Man. He started it all. He was the absolute face of the franchise for over a decade. But you would be completely wrong. In fact, if we rank every single Marvel superhero by how much money their solo movies made at the worldwide box office, Iron Man is not even in the top 5 anymore. Today, we're taking the massive Avengers team-up movies out of the equation and looking purely at the individual heroes. We are ranking all 13 Marvel solo franchises from dead last to number 1, pulling the exact worldwide box office data up through early 2026. And the hero sitting at the very top might actually shock you. Let's start at the very bottom. Coming in at number 13 is the Incredible Hulk. A lot of people completely forget this was even an MCU movie, but back in 2008, Edward Norton played the Hulk, and his single solo movie only made $264 million. It is officially the lowest-grossing Marvel movie ever made. At number 12 is Black Widow, bringing in $379 million. Now, to be fair to Scarlett Johansson, her 2021 solo movie was heavily delayed by the pandemic and released directly on streaming at the exact same time as theaters, which absolutely destroyed its box office potential. At number 11 is Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, bringing in $432 million. This was another movie released during a weird time for theaters in 2021, but it was a massive hit with fans. We are still waiting for a sequel. Now we enter the middle of the pack, and this is where the money gets serious and the surprises start happening. Number 10 is Captain Marvel. Across her 2 movies, she made $1.33 billion. But this is the wildest drop-off in Marvel history. Her first movie in 2019 made over $1.1 billion all by itself, but her second movie, The Marvels, in 2023 crashed hard with barely $200 million, making it one of the biggest flops Marvel has ever had. At number 9 is Ant-Man. Across his trilogy of Ant-Man, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and Quantumania, Paul Rudd's shrinking hero has steadily made $1.61 billion. Not bad at all for a guy whose main power is talking to bugs. At number 8 is Doctor Strange with $1.63 billion. He barely beat Ant-Man, but here's the crazy part. Doctor Strange did it in only 2 movies. The 2016 original and 2022's Multiverse of Madness were huge, massive hits. Number 7 is Black Panther with $2.2 billion. Wakanda Forever in 2022 was a massive success, but the first Black Panther movie in 2018 was an absolute cultural phenomenon, making over $1.3 billion alone. If Chadwick Boseman's tragic passing had altered the course of this franchise, Black Panther would easily be competing for the number 1 spot today. Now we enter the big leagues, the Billionaire Boys Club, the absolute heavyweights of the MCU. At number 6, we finally find the Godfather himself, Iron Man. Across Iron Man 1, 2, and 3, Tony Stark brought in a total of $2.42 billion. So why isn't he higher? Simple. His solo movies stopped coming out way back in 2013. The global box office market grew massively after his trilogy ended, leaving him stuck in 6th place. Number 5 goes to the Guardians of the Galaxy. Across their perfect 3-volume trilogy, Star-Lord and his crew of cosmic misfits made $2.48 billion, just barely edging out Tony Stark. At number 4 is Captain America. With his first 3 movies starring Chris Evans, plus the 2025 release of Brave New World starring Anthony Mackie, the Captain America franchise has crossed $2.66 billion. That latest movie officially pushed Cap past Iron Man and the Guardians on the all-time list. We're down to the final 3. Taking the bronze medal at number 3 is Thor. The God of Thunder has made $2.7 billion across his franchise. How did he beat Iron Man and Captain America? He's the only original Avenger who got 4 solo movies instead of 3, going from his 2011 debut all the way to Love and Under. Having that extra movie pushed his total right over the edge. Taking the silver medal at number 2 is Deadpool. Now that the Merc with a Mouth is officially part of the MCU, his box office numbers count. Thanks to the absolute monster success of 2024's Deadpool and Wolverine, the Deadpool trilogy sits at a massive $2.9 billion globally. But even Deadpool cannot touch the undisputed king. At number 1, blowing past absolutely everyone else with nearly $4 billion across just 3 movies, is Spider-Man. Tom Holland's Spider-Man trilogy of Homecoming, Far From Home, and No Way Home is a money-printing machine. The third movie brought back Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, and it made nearly $2 billion just by itself. His franchise total sits at an untouchable $3.93 billion. So, next time someone tells you Iron Man carried the MCU, you can politely remind them that when it comes to cold, hard cash, Spider-Man is the one paying the bills.